guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is brought to you in partnership with The Good and the Beautiful. I am starting to prepare for our upcoming homeschool year. I am up here in my homeschooling room while my kiddos are just doing some review practice through the summer, as you can see behind me. And so I am going to prepare my very first science unit of our upcoming homeschooling year, which is going to be the Mammals unit from The Good and the Beautiful. This is one science unit I am so thrilled, so excited about. And I know my kids are gonna love it too. So when I did my curriculum videos, quite a few of you asked for a flip through of The Good and the Beautiful's unit on mammals. And so as a part of preparing the unit, you'll get to see a lot of it here. So if you were someone that requested a flip through, then this video will also show you what that unit contains. But I am gonna share all of my ideas. I'm gonna share all of the books that I have that go with the unit. I'm gonna share some field trips that I'm hoping to be able to take, and we are just gonna prepare my very first science unit for our upcoming homeschool year. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoy The Good and the Beautiful content and want to continue to see me sharing how this upcoming year goes, preparing and planning all the things. But I've got all of my stuff down here on the floor, and I'm just gonna be a body present in the room should a question arise. But I'm also, they're reviewing, so I'm not really doing any teaching. So I'm going to sit down and get my very first science unit planned. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and it'll be another thing checked off my to-do list for the upcoming school year. So we're gonna go ahead and get started preparing mammals. If you have done mammals already, please let me know. If there's anything that you think we must do, any resources you use that were just amazing, please help me, and leave those comments down below as well. Okay, so here is everything that I use when I am planning out a unit. I've pulled everything over to show you guys. So the first thing is I am going to be putting my unit in a 3-ring binder. In the past, I have spiral bound my units, but I actually think I do prefer 3-hole punching them and putting them in there, especially because I don't plan on reusing any of the units, and I usually just pass them on to a friend. So anyway, I like to put them in there. So you are going to need a binder, obviously your unit. I like to have my phone handy if I need to do a little Google. I've got some Post-it notes, a stapler, a 3-hole puncher. I have a lot of books that already go with this unit because I got the bundle that goes with it. So these are our additional books that go with the mammal unit, and so we're gonna just put those all into our morning basket. And then in this binder here, I am keeping a like homeschool binder this year, just because I've got a lot to manage. And these are my quarter goal setting sheets that I created. They're on my website, which is linked down below, and I have them for every quarter. So I am going to use this goal setting sheet because field trip ideas, I usually correlate field trips with the science unit that I'm doing. And so I am going to write down my field trip ideas on my quarter 1 goal sheet. So that's what I've got, and if you're interested in those, the link will be down below. But my very first step is going to be to separate the unit from what needs to be 3-hole punched, what needs to be cut out, and what needs to be photocopied for the kids to use. So that is step 1, and I of course just put the cover on the front of the binder. So I'm gonna do that separating now, and then I'll show you guys what's after that. Okay, so now I have separated all of the piles. These are the things I need to make copies of. These are the things that I need to cut out. This is what I need to 3-hole punch. And these are the mini books that I need to prepare. So I've got my scissors for cutting and stapling and my 3-hole puncher to punch in all this stuff, and I'm just gonna put it into the binder. I have a map and some stickers that go with the unit here, and then I'll place all of the science vocabulary words right here, and then I'll put the mini books in the back right here, and then the original copies of those, once I make the photocopies, I'll put in the back as well. So that's how I like to organize the binder, but next I'm going to 3-hole punch all of this stuff. So update, I have made the mini books and cut out the vocabulary words and placed them here, and that I already showed you guys, so the unit's all in. Now these types of things where, for example, this says cut apart each of the cards and place them face down on the table, have the children take turns choosing a card and reading what is remarkable about each part of a cat's body. I will cut that out when I get to the lesson, because sometimes when I cut out, I've made this mistake in the past where I've cut everything out and then it was hard for me to find and figure out what went with each lesson. So I like to leave it on until I actually need it. But I know anytime you see this dotted line, that's something you need to cut out. So I'm just gonna place these sheets in the front of the binder. I've got the copy stack ready to be made, so that's good. And then the next piece is gonna be to list out some field trip ideas, and then these are the books that you can purchase from the Good and the Beautiful to go with this unit. And so we will go to the library, of course, but we're obviously not going to do that 3 months in advance, but I will put those in with my unit. So that's where we're at. Now I'm going to get the kids and get their input, and we're going to list out some field trip ideas. Boys. So the first science unit we're going to be studying is on mammals. So do you guys have any field trip ideas that you think would be fun to do?
Springs Preserve?
Yeah, that's
Springs Preserve has a lot of mammals. They have, and we might be learning about prehistoric ones. So.
No, just so you.
Yeah, Springs Preserve, because they have a lot of mammals we can see.
Is it a zoo?
Yeah.
San Diego Zoo, that would be fun.
Traveling all the way to San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last part of planning out the unit is we listed out some field trip ideas. If any of you guys are from Utah and you've been to the Hogle Zoo, I think is how you say it, let me know if that's a good zoo. We've never been there, so let me know about that. And then I filled in some documentaries. There's so many documentaries about mammals. Disney Nature has so many different things. So we will find one to go with every single unit of our mammal study. So now that I've got those planned out in like my master homeschool binder, I've got my unit all cut and ready to go. And we have all of the books that we're gonna be using that we own. And then of course we will make a trip to the library. Once it's closer, I have my unit all prepared. All right, you guys, I am all done planning our very first science unit, mammals, for the upcoming school year. I'm very excited to have that done and completed, and I'm really excited about that unit. I'm probably the most excited I've ever been about any science unit, so I'm super excited. One other thing I did want to mention is that they redid the lesson extensions, and this is the first science unit where I've seen the revamped lesson extensions for grade 7 and 8, and they are wonderful. They are beautiful and totally will help achieve a more in-depth study of some of the topics surrounding mammals. So I'm really excited. Both of my kids, my oldest in 8th grade and my son in 7th grade, will be utilizing those lesson extensions. So I'm very, very excited to have those. and very thrilled that the Good and the Beautiful revisited those. They've done an amazing job. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed planning. Let me know what your first science unit of the school year is going to be down in the comments below, and let me know about the zoo. I know that there's a lot of viewers in Utah, so let me know if that is a good zoo to visit. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video really soon. Bye guys.